Good afternoon. It is September 2nd, 2025. And today we had on the daily chart, it's a bear body with a pretty large tail. And here's how it looks on the weekly chart. So it makes sense on the daily chart. We have the EMA creating support, and you can see the body closed above the EMA. Now on the weekly chart, you have the trend line supporting the prices. And on the monthly chart, this is how it looks so far. September opened right away with a tail. You could argue that's bulls buying, predicting that, we're in a bull micro channel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This would be the sixth bar. So this could be people just at the beginning of the month predicting this to be a another bull bar. Uh, it looks like people probably had limit orders at the open of last month's bar, 63.61. What's the low of today? About 10 points shy of that. So anyway, here's how it looks on the 1300 tick chart. Pretty gnarly sell-off in the overnight. And then shortly before market open, we get a gap above the EMA. Actually, there's a gap right there, but more price action above the EMA here, and then we get a leg up, maybe about 33% correction or so, maybe 25%. We go sideways, we make a new low, and then we reverse. So let's take a look at these prices. So 5 o'clock comes, you're in a downtrend. So I mean, with how strong this is, I would say just sell if you can afford it, and you'd probably get a nice move out of that. This is a clear textbook buy climax, sell climax, excuse me. Sell climax, biggest bar in whole trend. Can I verify that? So this is a 10.5 point bar. Are any of these other bars 10.5 points? That one's 8 points. This one's about 9. So I think, if it's not the biggest bar in the trend, very close. So that's a textbook sell climax. You can see it created an overshoot as well. So take your profits there. If you hadn't done so, take profits. You get an overshoot and clearly a huge bar. So anyway, yeah, you get two legs sideways to up, and then you get a sell off, and then we go sideways. I don't think you can buy this nice bull bar just because of the bias. But then you get a pretty nice move out of it, and after this move up, then I might consider a buy. So you get this bear channel. I don't really see anything I like in here, unfortunately. Then that's for stop orders. For limit orders, you can sell at the top of the trend line. Bounce right here. Can you sell here? I think there's reason to consider selling up here. If you didn't sell on this one, maybe you sell with a limit order here. Boom, we got a leg up. First entry, second entry. I don't think you want to sell this either. Now the bulls are actually looking like they have some strength. But then the bears come back, sell off. They actually create a gap here, I'm seeing. And so at that point, if you sold, you're going to want to look for a measured move, and that's exactly where it slows down. So, maybe you consider selling on this one and just going for that target. We pull back, boom, sell off. I was looking at this lower high, but I think you're going into support. I don't think it's a good idea yet. But then you get a second entry short right here, and I think that's the second time we're bouncing off the EMA. I think you can consider that one. prices stall right here, and then you get this bear bar here. That's really confirmation of this trend channel. So I think you can consider that on a stop order. And prices just become too oversold, and the bulls come in. And so we begin this bull trend, and it's not looking too great just yet. You do get a second entry long right here off the trend line. You can see a lot of people like that. Turns out to gap over this um, level of resistance. You get a breakout, it pulls back to the EMA, and then you get this tight bull channel. So I would say, I would say buy this all the way up. This pullback doesn't go anywhere. This pullback doesn't go anywhere. So just buy if you can afford it. Could have gotten a nice move out of that. And then we form a bear channel. And I don't really like anything for going short in here, unfortunately. You could argue this is a two-legged pullback here. But now that we're flip-flopping, I think it's a little risky. All right, and then we bounce, and there's just no way to really know that we're going higher or lower here. You do get a second entry long with a big bull bar here. I think it's reasonable to expect us to test these highs. And it turns out to be a great entry. And I just don't really see a good way to get in on this after that. And that pretty much brings you into the market close. And you can see, look at how high we are. You know, just a big rally. And that's just what we talked about on the daily chart and the weekly chart. So here's one last look at the 1300 tick chart. I'll be back tomorrow.